Morning light through half-closed curtains. Dust is floating in the air. Your side of the bed is colder, but your shadow's still right there. The coffee maker hums in silence, like it knows you're not around. Every ordinary moment feels too heavy now somehow. And I swear I hear your footsteps every time the floorboards creak. But I'm still here without you, breathing in the quiet room. Every memory is louder since the night you walked away too soon. And I'm trying just to move on, but the world feels incomplete. I'm still here without you, and your absence follows me. Your picture leans against the mirror where you left it months ago. I should probably turn it over, but I can't let that go. Every song we used to listen turns the night a little blue, like the melody remembers something I'm still going through. And sometimes when the wind moves through, I almost feel your hand. But I'm still here without you, breathing in the empty air. Every quiet corner whispers all the love we used to share. And I'm trying just to heal now, but the ache runs far too deep. I'm still here without you, and your ghost still walks with me. Maybe love was always fragile, like a candle in the rain. Maybe hearts don't break in pieces, they just slowly change. Maybe time will pull me forward, maybe I'll be strong somehow. But tonight the dark is heavier than it's ever been until now. I'm still here without you, standing in the life we made. Every dream is just a shadow of the love that slowly fades. And I'm trying to remember how to breathe without the pain. I'm still here without you, calling out your name. The night keeps moving through, but the truth still cuts me through. I'm still here without you. Midnight glow through my window, lo-fi beats on the stereo. City lights moving slow tonight, and somehow you're still on my mind. Rain taps softly on the glass, like it knows about our past. Every drop reminds me how we were young and fearless then. Old cafe on 5th Street Lane, 2 cheap drinks and summer rain. You laughed at every word I said, like forever lived ahead. Streetlights painting golden skies, your reflection in my eyes. Never thought that time could steal something that once felt so real. But years move fast like passing trains. Still your echo calls my name. Maybe love like ours never fades, just hides in quiet yesterdays. You were my first love, first spark, lighting up my lonely dark. Every song and every road feels like somewhere we once walked. Even now I feel you close in the silence. No one knows, maybe hearts don't really move on from their first love. Old Polaroids inside a box, frozen smiles and ticking clocks. Every picture holds a day where the world felt far away. Late night talks till 3:30, sharing dreams of who we'd be. You said love would always stay. Funny how it slipped away. Autumn leaves across the ground still remind me of that town where we kissed beneath the light of a pale October night. Time keeps turning, seasons change, but my heart stays just the same. Maybe some things never end, they just live inside our heads. You were my first love, first spark, lighting up my lonely dark. Every song and every road feels like somewhere we once walked. Even now I feel you close in the silence. No one knows, maybe hearts don't really move on from their first love. If I saw you on a quiet street, would we smile or would we speak? Would your eyes still look the same or forget my name? Maybe we were just a phase written in our younger days, but the truth I can't deny. You were my first goodbye. You were my first love, first light shining through the endless night. Every star above the town feels like when we spun around. Even now I hear your voice in the silence of the noise. Maybe hearts don't really move on from their first love. Midnight glow through my window, same old song on the stereo. City lights still drifting slow, and somehow you're still the song my heart remembers most. The night is breathing through the window, cold against my restless skin. Your side of the bed is empty, but your memory settles in. The clock keeps whispering the seconds like it knows I'm still awake. Every quiet little moment feels like something about to break. And I keep listening for your footsteps in the shadows down the hall. So lock me in the silence, where the truth is hard to say, where the echoes of as yesterday, but the warmth behind your laughter slowly drifted far away. Every song we used to listen turned the darkness into blue, like the melody remembers every piece and love in you. And sometimes when the wind moves softly, I almost hear your voice. So love me in the silence, where the words refuse to stay, where the promises we whispered quietly decay. Hold me in the darkness, where the lonely hearts confide. Love me in the silence, where we slowly say goodbye. Maybe love was always fragile, like a candle in the rain. Maybe hearts don't break in thunder, they just slowly change. Maybe time will make it easier, maybe scars will fade away. But tonight your absence lingers in every breath I take. So love me in the silence, where the memories remain, where the echoes of your heartbeat still are calling out my name. Hold me in the quiet, where the lonely dreams reside. Love me in the silence, where our love still tries to hide. The night keeps falling around me, and the truth I can't deny. You left me in the silence, the same way you said goodbye. The city sleeps beneath the rain, neons fading on the street. Your name drifts softly through my mind, like a rhythm I can't keep. Your photographs beside the lamp, still watching from the frame. And every shadow in this room somehow moves the same. I told myself I'd learn to breathe without you in the air, but every quiet part of me still feels you everywhere. The piano plays a lonely chord that trembles in the dark, like the echo of your voice still living in my heart. I try to close the door tonight, but memories don't say goodbye. If you ever hear this song, know my heart's still holding on. Every word is just the truth of the love I had for you. And though the night keeps moving on, you're the reason for this song. Every note my soul prolongs, hoping you might hear this song. The coffee shop down on the corner still plays the song but somehow it's still here. If you ever hear this song, know my heart's still holding on. Every verse is just the truth of the nights I had with you. And though the world keeps moving on, you're the reason for this song. Every dream my heart prolongs, hoping you might hear this song. Maybe love was never meant to vanish when we fall apart. Maybe every broken end still leaves a beating heart. Maybe somewhere in the dark where the quiet gently stays, you might hear this melody and remember all our days. I hear you in the midnight rain, in every distant passing train, in every silence after sound. Your memory still surrounds, and though the years may come and go, there's one thing you should know. If the wind carries this tune through the streets you walk tonight, maybe something in your chest will recognize the light. Maybe for a moment there you'll remember how we shine. Coffee's cold again this morning. I didn't sleep, I just closed my eyes. Your sweater's hanging by the doorway, like it forgot you said goodbye. The sunlight cuts across the table, dust dancing where you used to sit. Every quiet thing reminds me of every word we didn't fix. And I still hear your footsteps in the hall, even though I know you're gone. Now there's a silence in the air where your voice used to be. Every corner of this room keeps remembering you for me. And I try not to fall apart, the quiet hits too deep. There's an echo in they just quietly rearrange. Maybe someday I'll stop waiting for the sound of your return. But tonight the dark is heavy and the memories still burn. There's a silence in the the lamp is glowing soft and low across the empty bed. Your pillow keeps the shape of you, like something left unsaid. The midnight air is moving slow through curtains by the door, and every whisper of the wind feels like you once more. I close my eyes to let you go, but somehow you remain, a quiet rhythm in the dark, moving through my veins. The clock keeps counting broken time, each second pulls me through, but every heartbeat in my chest still sounds a lot like you. I tried to let the silence win, but your memory pulls me in, 'cause I still hear you breathing in the quiet next to me, like the ghost of every promise we believed we'd always be. And every night keeps leading toward the love we used to know. Even when the world moves on, my heart won't let you go. I still hear you breathing in the dark where we once dreamed. Your favorite record starts to play from somewhere in my mind, a fragile little melody we used to leave on repeat nights. We danced in kitchen light at 2, bare feet across the floor, laughing like the morning sun would love us even more. But love can fade without a sound, like snow beneath the rain. And somewhere in the fragile calm we slowly slipped away. And now every road I try to take still bends where you once stood, like the universe remembers you better than it should. I swore the night would make you fade, but echoes never change. 'Cause I still hear you breathing in the quiet next to me, like the ghost of every promise we believed we'd always be. And every night keeps leading toward the love we used to know. Even when the world moves on, my heart won't let you go. I still hear you breathing But stay inside that moment where your head was on my shoulder and the world felt wide open. But time don't listen when we plead, it just keeps moving quietly. And I still hear you breathing in the quiet next to me, like the echo from our mind, the place we used to be. Every dream keeps reaching for the love we couldn't save. Even when the dawn appears, your shadow still remains. I still hear you breathing every time my heart still beats. So let the midnight stay, let the silence slowly play every fragile memory of the way you held me. Maybe someday I'll believe that love can finally leave. But tonight I still hear you breathing. The clock keeps ticking in the kitchen, like it knows I'm still awake. Every second feels like proof of every promise we let break. Your picture leaning by the window still looks back at me the same, but the love behind your eyes was fading long before you came. And I should have seen the silence growing louder every night. I stayed too long, holding on to something gone, trying to fix a broken feeling that was leaving all alone. And I told myself forever, even when it felt so wrong. Now I'm learning how to breathe after I stayed too long. Your voice was softer near the ending, like the truth was hard to say. Every word you didn't tell me slowly pushed my heart away. We were standing in the same room, but 1,000 miles apart. I was loving who you were while you were leaving in the dark. And I kept believing somehow love would find its way again. But I stayed too long, holding on to fading light, trying to save a quiet fire that was dying every night. And I told myself forever, even when the truth was strong. Now I'm walking through the silence after I stayed too long. Maybe love can turn to shadows even when we try our best. Maybe hearts don't break in moments, they just slowly lose their breath. Maybe I was just afraid of the emptiness you leave, so I held on to a memory of the love we used to be. I stayed too long, living in the past we made, trying to hear your heartbeat in the quiet where it fades body walks through the door. Your shadow lingers in the silence, like it's living here once more. Your cup is still beside the window, lipstick's fading on the rim, like the night you left me standing with the words you didn't give. And I replay the moment slowly, like a film I can't rewind. But ghosts don't say sorry, they just haunt the quiet rooms, leaving pieces of a memory drifting like forgotten tunes. And I'm left with all the questions that your silence couldn't carry. Yeah, ghosts don't say sorry. Your laughter lives inside the walls now, soft as echoes in the dark. Every corner of this house still remembers who you are. And I keep hearing your voice in the spaces late at night, like a whisper in the distance, just beyond the reach of light. And I keep waiting for a reason, but the reason never comes. 'Cause ghosts don't say sorry, they just leave you in the rain, with the weight of all the promises that never came again. And I'm holding on to moments that your silence couldn't carry. Yeah, ghosts don't say sorry. Maybe love was just a story we believed a little too much. Maybe hearts don't break like thunder just from someone letting go of touch. Maybe someday I'll stop hoping for a word you never gave. But tonight the dark still whispers every memory you made. 'Cause ghosts don't say sorry, they just drift through memory, leaving shadows in the places where your love used to be. And I'm learning how to live with the silence that you carried. Yeah, ghosts don't say sorry. A quiet room, a fading light, your shadow lingers in the night. The air still holds your memory, but you're not here with me. I hear your voice in empty halls, your laughter through the silent walls. Every corner of this place still remembers your face. The photographs begin to fade, but every promise that we made still echoes in my mind, like a song stuck in time. These echoes of you never leave, they whisper softly when I breathe. In every dream and every tear, your ghost is always here. And though the world keeps moving on, my heart still sings your silent song. Through every lonely avenue, I'm still chasing echoes of you. slowly pass, but some refuse to go away. They're stronger every day. I try to run, I try to hide, but every road leads back inside to the love we used to know, to the warmth I can't let go. These echoes of you never leave. They whisper softly when I breathe, in every dream, in every tear. Your ghost is always here. And though the world keeps moving on, my heart still sings a silent song. Through every lonely avenue, I'm still chasing echoes of you. Maybe time will dull the pain, maybe sunshine follows rain, but tonight the sky is gray and your memory stays. If I could hear your voice once more, like the way it was before, I'd hold that moment tight through the endless night. So the silence fills the room underneath the silver moon, but in every shade of blue I still hear echoes of you. Late night window light, city moving slow, old songs on the radio, your name in my mind again, like a story that never ends. Coffee getting cold in my hand, memories I don't understand. Why your smile so feels so close, even when you're just a ghost. Time moves on, but my heart stays somewhere in those summer days. You were my first love, first light, dancing in the neon night. Even now the rain still knows all the words we never told. Every street and every song takes me back where we belong. Maybe love just never goes when it's your first love. Old park, late walks, laughing in the dark. You were every spark, Polaroid dreams in my head, all the little things you said. Years pass by like passing trains, but your voice still calls my name. Funny how the heart can keep memories it shouldn't need. Time moves on, but I still find pieces of in my mind. You were my first love, first light, dancing in the neon night. Even now the rain still knows all the words we never told. Every street and every song takes me back where we belong. Maybe love just Morning slips through quiet curtains, painting shadows on the floor. Your shoes still waiting by the doorway, like you might walk in once more. The kettle sings into the silence, steam dissolving in the air. Every ordinary moment feels like something missing there. And I still turn my head sometimes, like you just said my name. Now there's a silence in the room where your voice used to be. Every echo in the hallway sounds like memories to me. And I try to keep it together, but the quiet cuts too deep. There's an empty kind of music where your voice used to be. Your jacket hangs beside the window, still carrying your scent. Like the past refuses slowly to believe that you have left. Every song we used to listen turns the night a little blue. Like the melody, remember every version of you. And sometimes when the wind moves through, I swear I hear you breathe. Now there's a silence in the room where your voice used to be. Every corner of this heart still belongs to your memory. And I try to keep on living, but the quiet follows me like a broken lullaby where your voice used to be. Maybe love fades out like daylight, slowly leaving without sound. Maybe hearts don't shatter loudly, they just quietly fall down. Maybe time will make it softer, maybe scars will let me heal. But tonight the dark is heavy and the pain is far too real. There's a silence in the room where your voice used to be. And the walls still hold your laughter like a ghost I almost see. And I'm trying to move forward, but the past won't set me free. There's an echo in my soul where your voice used to be. The morning light falls through the window like it's searching just like me for the pieces of a story that we never got to keep. Your sweater on the back of my chair still carries traces of your perfume. Every quiet breath I'm taking feels too loud inside this room. And I still turn around sometimes, like you just called my name. Now I hear your name in empty rooms, like a whisper in the dark. Every wall repeats the memories that are breaking through my heart. And I try to keep on moving, but the silence pulls me through. Every echo sounds like you, every song we used to listen turns the night a deeper blue. Like the melody remembers every piece of love in you. And sometimes when the wind moves slow, I almost feel your hand. Now I hear your name in empty rooms, like a shadow in my mind. Every quiet little heartbeat leaves another trace behind. And I try to keep on breathing, but the ache is breaking through. Every silence sounds like you. Your name in empty rooms. Maybe love was always fragile, like a candle in the rain. Maybe hearts don't break like thunder, they just slowly change. Maybe time will make it lighter, maybe scars will start to heal. But tonight your absence lingers in every breath I feel. Now I hear your name in empty rooms, like a ghost inside the air. Every memory surrounds me, like your presence everywhere. And I try to let you fade now, but the past still pulls me through. Every silence sounds like you. Your name in empty rooms. Your name in empty rooms. The night keeps calling out for you. Through the dark I wander through, still hearing whispers of your name in empty rooms. The night is breathing through the blinds, silver shadows on the floor. Your footsteps echo in my mind, though they don't walk here anymore. Your laughter lingers in the air, like a melody half known. And every corner of this room still remembers we were home. I try to wash the memory clean, let the quiet take its place. But love has fingerprints on time, and yours are on my days. So I sit with all the silence now, let the midnight slowly give every broken part of me back to where your love still lives. I told my heart to let you fade, but some fires will never change. 'Cause where your love still lives in me, there's a light I cannot leave. Every beat still feels your touch, even when it hurts too much. And though the wall keeps moving on, somehow you're still my song. Every dream still gently gives back to where your love but your memory won't grow old. 'Cause where your love still lives in me, there's a light I cannot leave. Every heartbeat calls your name, every tear repeats the same. And though the years may slowly pass, your shadow always lasts. Every dream still gently gives back to where your love still lives. Maybe love don't fade away, maybe it just hides in time, waiting in the quiet spaces between your heart and mine. Maybe every shattered part still remembers how we shine, like a constellation burning in the corners of my mind. I hear you in the midnight rain, and every lonely passing train, and every silence after sound. Your echo still surrounds, and though the world moves endlessly, some part of you stays here with me. If I could hold one moment still, I'd choose the way you looked at me, like the night had opened wide and we were finally free. But memories don't disappear, they only change the way they breathe. 'Cause where your love still lives in me, there's a light I cannot leave. Even when the night is long, your heartbeat keeps me strong. And though the road keeps pulling me toward the life I'm meant to see, every step still gently gives back to where your love still lives. So I let the silence stay, let it whisper through my veins. Every fragile truth we knew, every shade of me you. Maybe someday time forgives all the ghosts that love still gives. But tonight my heart still lives where your love still lives. The morning light falls through the blinds, but it don't feel like day. Your side of the bed still untouched, like you just walked away. Your sweater's folded on the chair, like it's waiting for your skin. Funny how the smallest things still let the heart break in. I try to fill the empty room with music soft and low, but every note just circles back to the love I used to know. And every step across the floor feels heavier than before, like gravity remembers you in every open door. I told myself I'd be okay, but every night still feels the same. I'm living in the space you left behind, where your heartbeat echoes next to mine. Every quiet breath I take still carries every move you made. And even though you're out of sight, your shadow stays here every night. No matter how I try to hide, I'm living in the space you left behind. but time still holds your face. I'm living in the space you left behind, where your heartbeat echoes next to mine. Every quiet breath I take still carries every move you made. And even though you're out of sight, your shadow stays here every night. No matter how I try to hide, I'm living in the space you left behind. Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just hides in time, waiting in the quiet parts between your heart and mine. Maybe every broken dream still remembers how we shine, like a photograph of fire burning softly in my mind. I hear you in the falling rain, in every lonely midnight train, in every place I used to go, where we were more than just a ghost. And though the world keeps turning on, somewhere all our lives on. If I could stop the clock tonight, I'd hold you in the quiet, tell you every fragile truth before the love went silent. But time just moves like it always will, leaving hearts to stand still. I'm living in the space you left behind, where your heartbeat echoes next to mine. Every dream I try to lose still wakes up holding you. And even though the night moves on, your memory keeps the light on. No matter how I try to hide, I'm living in the space you left behind. So I leave the window open wide, let the midnight drift inside. Maybe somewhere in the wind your voice will breathe again, until the day this heart can find a way to leave your love behind. I'll be in the space you left behind. You left your glass beside the window, lipstick fading on the rim. Morning light across the curtains, but the room is colder now within. Your footsteps echoed down the hallway, then the quiet settled in, like the house itself was breaking at the moment you gave in. I tried to hold the words together, but they fell through trembling hands. I'm learning the shape of your goodbye, how it lingers in the air, like a shadow on the ceiling, like a whisper everywhere. Every corner of this heart still remembers what we were. Now I'm tracing empty space, trying not to make it hurt. I'm learning the shape of your goodbye. Your jacket still hangs in the hallway, like you might come back for it. And the silence in the evening feels too heavy just to sit. Every song we used to listen turns the ache a little loud, like the past is softly calling from somewhere I'm not allowed. And sometimes in the quiet Your absence lingers in every breath I take. I'm learning the shape of your goodbye, how it settles in my bones, like the echo of promise that I'm facing all alone. Every memory of you still refuses to release. Now I'm living with the silence where your voice used to be. I'm learning the shape of your goodbye.
Golden light on the water, slow breeze in the air. The world feels quiet tonight, like nothing else is there. Walking down the shoreline, footprints in the sand. Every wave reminds me life is out of hand, but the tide keeps rolling like it always knew. Every little moment brings me back to you. Sunset waves take my mind away. Let the colors drift into the blue. Slow time down, let the silence stay. In the calm, I'd finally find the truth. Sunset waves softly call my name, whisper dreams across the sea. In this quiet golden flame, the night feels alive with me. Streetlights start to flicker, stars begin to glow. Every fading daylight moves the world so slow. Coffee in the evening, music in the air. All the little memories floating everywhere. Sunset waves take my mind away. Let the colors drift into the blue. Slow time down, let the silence stay. In the calm, I finally find the truth. Sunset waves softly call my name, whisper dreams across the sea. In this quiet golden flame, the night feels alive with me. Maybe every heartbeat is just a passing tide. Moments come and disappear, like oceans in the sky. If tomorrow finds me lost in city lights, I remember sunsets guiding through the night. Sunset waves keep rolling under painted skies. Peace inside the silence, where the daylight